welcome to SP Union High School and Junior students. Today we are going to discuss about the list in HTML. Again, this is a very important topic in our syllabus. This is for the theory as well as for the practicals also. We are going to do the programs in a practical using the list, and also there are the theoretical question as well as program also there in a theory paper. Now what is the list? As we know, we create the list. There are the two types of the list generally available in HTML. Those are as unordered HTML list and ordered HTML list. So we are going to learn one by one. But first we should know what is the unordered HTML list. So an unordered list starts with the UL tag. Each list item starts with the li tag. Now to create the unordered list, first tag we have to use, that is the UL tag. And when we create that list, in that list we have to insert the list items. For that we have to use the li tag. The list items will be marked with bullets, that is the small black circles, that is the by default. Now there is the difference between the unordered and ordered list. It is depending on whatever the bullets that we are going to use. So in unordered list we are going to use that particular symbols. It is regarding the unordered HTML list. Now we discuss something about the ordered HTML list. An ordered list start with the OL tag. Each list item start with the li tag. The list items will be marked with the numbers by default. So this is about the ordered list. Means what? In ordered list, when we want to create the ordered list, first we have to use the OL tag. That is the ordered list. Now when we want to insert the list item in the list, that time we are going to use the li tag. Okay, and to give that particular list items marks with the numbers by default. So afterwards we are going to discuss in detail what is the unordered list and which bullets that we are going to use, and second ordered list, which are the marking symbols are there present in a ordered list. So in a HTML we are going to learn about the two different lists, that is the unordered HTML list and the ordered HTML list. Now we see what is the unordered list. An unordered list is a list of items. The list items are marked with bullets to make an unnumbered bulleted list. So as it is a list of list item, but whatever the marking symbols are there which are in the form of the bullets, those are unnumbered. Here we are using the bullets to show the marking in a list. We are not using the numbers in unordered list. So this is the basic difference between the ordered list and unordered list. In ordered list we are going to use the numbers, but here in unordered list, to mark the list item we are using the bullets. It is start with an opening list, that is the UL tag. We know that we have seen the number of the tag. So for the unordered list we are using the UL tag. Then enter the li tag followed by the individual item. Okay, means what? By using the UL you create the unordered list, but to insert the items in that list items, that time we are using the li tag, that is the list item tag. Okay, then second point, and the entire list with a closing list UL. Okay, means UL is a starting tag. Then by using the li tag we are going to insert the list item in the list, and when you finish with creating that list by using the li, that time at the last we have to close that UL, that is the unordered list, by the closing tag. Inside a list item you can put paragraph, line breaks, images, links and other list. Okay, so this is the one more facility provided, that under the opening and the closing of the unordered list we can use the paragraph, line breaks, images, means we can use the other tags also. So this is just about the introduction about the unordered list. Now we are going to see the example by using the unordered list. Now see, at the left hand side there is the code. That code we are writing by using the notepad. giving the name. This is the unordered list. There is a heading we are giving. Then UL type is equals to circle. Now see, this is the main syntax of the unordered list. So first we have written the UL because we are creating the unordered list. So UL is there. Then attribute of this, first attribute of this is type is equals to circle. Means we have to start the marking of list item with the circle. And after that we have to go next line li Sunday close li, then next line li Monday close li, next line li Tuesday close li. So these are the list items which we have inserted in our unordered list. When we finish with inserting this list item, then we have to close our unordered list. That is the closing of UL. Then closing of the body and closing of the HTML. Now we have seen that UL type is equals to circle. So to marking this list item, here we have used the type as a circle. You can also use the disc also or square also. So there are the three types of, that is the marking or the bullet types are present in unordered list. That is the circle, disc and the square. So which type of the bullets we want in our program, that we have to specify for the attribute type. Now see, when we execute the program, it will show the output as this is unordered list. Now it is the heading which we have put by using the H4. This is unordered list close H4. That is the heading. Now see, the list is created Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. And for that bullets, it shows the circle because we write the type, that is the attributes value for the type is circle we have written. When we write the disc, it will show the dot, and when we write the square, then it will show the square. So this is the simple syntax how to create the list, that is the unordered list in HTML. For that we have to use the UL tag with the attribute type, and inserting the list item we have to use the li. So how many items we want to insert in list, that much time we have to write the li. After inserting, we have to close UL, then close body and close HTML. In unordered list, the type attribute value will be as circle, disc and the square. So you can take any attribute value as per the requirement. Circle, that is the hollow circle, disc, that is the circle with the field, and the square, that is the square. So any one of these bullets we can take as a value for the type attribute in a UL list. Now we are going to see the example for the ordered list, how to create the ordered list. Okay, so in right hand side there is the output and the left hand side it is the code. So in that code we have written first HTML tag, second body tag, then H4 tag. We have print this is ordered list, that is heading we have given, closing the H4 tag. Now OL type is equals to small I. Now here OL, as it is the ordered list, so we are using the OL, that is the name of the list. Type, it is the attribute, and in double quote I, it is the value of this attribute, that is the type. Now it is the ordered list, it consists of the different numbers and it gives for the bulleting or the marking. So it consists of the small Roman number, capital Roman number, that is the lowercase Roman number, uppercase Roman number, then numbers, that is the 1 to 3, then alphabet both in lowercase and the uppercase. So here I used as a lowercase Roman number, so that our list is starting with that 1, that is a Roman lowercase 1. Now we are going to insert the list item in a list by using the li tag. So that li Sunday close li Monday close li Tuesday close li. Now here in this we inserted the 3 list item in a OL list. When we finish inserting the list item in a list, then close the OL, that is the closing of the ordered list. Then close body and close HTML. So this is the simple way how to create the ordered list. OL, then we have to specify the type and the with value. So which type of the numbering we want to use as a marking, that we have to specify as a type attribute with the value. Then by using the align, we have to insert the list item in a list. When you finish inserting the list item, close the OL, close body and close HTML. Now see in output, there is a heading, this is ordered list. Then in a lowercase Roman, 1 Sunday, 2 Monday and 3 Tuesday. So this is a simple example how to create the ordered list. Now there are the different attribute values are present in ordered list for the type attribute. That is, type attribute value should be as first number. So we can give the number as 1, 2, 3, whatever the list items present that. Then second, capital Roman number, that is the capital I, it is shows 1, then 2 and 3 in the form of the capital. Same small Roman number, small I, that is the small 1, small 2 and small 3. Then capital alphabet, that is the capital A, capital B, capital C, and the small alphabet, that is small a, small b and the small c. So any one of these attribute value we can set for the numbering or the marking in an ordered list. When you want the number, then we have to write type is equals to 1. When we want the capital Roman number, then type is equals to in double quote capital I. Then small, we have seen as an example. Then for the capital alphabet, we have to write the capital A, and for the small alphabet, we have to write the small a. So from this, it's going to start your list. In between, if you want to start that list, suppose we want to start the numbering from the 5, then we have to write type is equals to 5. Like that, from which number or the alphabet you want to start that particular value, we have to specify as a attribute value for the attribute type. So this is about the ordered list. Now in HTML there is a one more facility provided about the definition list. So definition list is a list, it is not a list of items, but this is a list of terms and the explanation of the terms. If you want to define particular term, what is the object oriented programming? Then we are giving the name as object oriented programming, and in front of that we are going to write the explanation of object oriented. Okay, so in such cases we are going to use the definition list. A definition list start with the DL, definition list. So name of the definition list or the tag that we are going to use, that is the DL tag. A definition list coded as a DL usually consists of alternating a definition term coded as DT, definition term. Okay, now we create the DL, that is the definition list. Then DT tag we have to use whose definition you want to define, HTML, object oriented programming. Okay, like that. And a definition description, it is coded as DD. So when you want to create the definition list such type that you want to define the particular term, that time we have to use the three tags, that is the first DL tag, then second DT tag, which that is the name of the term, and the third one is the DD tag, that is the description about that particular term. Web browser generally format the definition on a new line and indent it as it is set for that browser. So it is automatically do this one. So for creating the definition list, we have to use the three tags, DL tag, DT tag and the DD tag. So we'll see the example for this definition list. Now see an example at the left hand side, it is a code. So first tag we have written as a HTML, second body, then heading tag H4. We give the heading as a this is a definition list, closing of the tag. Then C, DL tag, that is the definition list. So whenever we are going to create the definition list, first we have to write the DL tag. After that, DT tag is there. It is the definition term. Whose definition you want to write? Here I want to write the definition about VB. So in a opening and the closing of the DT, I put the VB. Okay, then closing of the DT. Then next DD, that is the definition description. Now here you have to define about that particular term. So here going to write something about the VB. So I have written it is a programming language. That is a programming language. When you finish writing this explanation, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, then close the DD. Second, DT, VB script, close DT. Second term is there that I want to explain, that is the VB script. Then next line DD, it is scripting language. I put scripting language, close DD. So this is about the just description about the VB script. When you finish about the terms and their description, then close the DL, close body and close HTML. So this is about the simple example of the definition. Now see the output. So heading is there. This is the definition list. So VB, programming language. As I told, description, it is intended automatically to the new line. So description, it is written as a programming language. I just write the programming language, so it shows that only output. Whatever the explanation you are going to write, it will show as a description for that, because it is enclosed between the opening and closing of the DD tag. Second, VB script. Here it is going to write the scripting language. So this is the just simple different tags, and by using this tag you can create this definition list. So it is not like the list as we create previous ordered and unordered, but it is in the form of the term and the description about that particular term. So this is about the. Now we are going to discuss about the nested list. So this is again very important, that is the nesting of the list. Nesting of the list means what? We can write a one list inside of the other list. So it is called as a nesting of the list. So it is a combination of unordered list, or it is a combination of unordered list and the ordered list, or it is a combination of just ordered list. So these two lists you can combine within this. So writing one list inside another list, it is called as a nesting of the list. List can be nested. You can also have a number of paragraphs, each containing a nested list in a single list item. So it is depending on what output you want. That like we have to nesting the list. So we'll see the example of it. Now we are going to discuss the example for the nested list. So see the code at the left hand side. First tag we have written HTML, second body, and by using the heading H4 tag we given the heading as this example of nested list. Now UL tag. So first we are going to create the unordered list. In that first list item I inserted as a scripted programming, second structured programming. Now see, for the scripted programming I close the li. Here for the structured programming I am not closing, but after that again I write the ul. Means under the structured programming again I am going to create the one more list. Okay, so this is the concept about the structured programming. So in that first item I inserted as li, basic, close li, Pascal, close li, then close ul. That is the closing of the list, that is for the Pascal and the basic. Now close the li, which is open for the structured programming. Next li, that is I writing for the object oriented programming. In that again I am not closing the li, but after next I am writing the ol, type is equals to capital A. So here one more list I am creating under the object oriented language. So this is the OL type, ordered list. So you can combine the that is the unordered list and the ordered list in a nested list. First item I inserted li, inheritance, close li, operator overloading, close li, then close OL, then close li for the object oriented language, close ul, that is the first created, and close body and close HTML. So we can create the one list inside the another list. So this is the example of the nested list. So see the output, this example of nested list, that is the heading. So first scripting programming language, second structured programming language, then after that basic and the Pascal is there as I written by using the unordered list. Next object oriented language, and in that A is inheritance and B is operator overloading. As I specify, type is equals to A. So this is the combination of the unordered and the ordered list, and this is the example of the nested list. So this is just about the introduction and the explanation of the different list in HTML, how to use, which are the different tags are there, and by using these tags how we create the different